thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Hey guys, what's up? It is Christmas Day right now, and I was just feeling a little sentimental. Neely, you're silly and crazy. So, like I said, it's Christmas Day right now, and I was just feeling a little sentimental. So I decided that I'm going to do a video of me looking through some of my old stuff and basically just like reading old notebooks that I sketched in, and I'm actually going to be opening my shoebox, which is like a time capsule that I planned on keeping my entire life and never looking in. So this is gonna kind of be similar to the video that Jenna Marbles made a while ago, and I don't even remember what it was titled, but it was basically something about looking through my shoebox. And I just found it like so interesting because I have a shoebox. Neely's gonna give us some sound effects, you guys, because I hate to take away his toy because he's having so much fun and he's so cute. So she did this video, and it was basically just her going through her shoebox and her old notebooks and stuff. And when I first discovered that video, me and Ken had just had this huge fight about my shoebox. And this shoebox is something that I've literally had since I was about 7 years old. The first thing I ever put in it was this block, and it was like a styrofoam block that had been painted, and it's like a craft thing, and it has like the strings that attach all of the little pins that are stuck into the thing, and it was a cross. I got it from church camp. So that's the first thing that I ever put in it. So it's not like it's an ex-boyfriend shoebox. Like, it's literally been since I was 7, and I definitely did not have any boyfriends at that age.
Yeah, because I was like the biggest tomboy ever, and boys were just pals with cooties.
So I have this shoebox, and I also put stuff in it like movie tickets and random pictures and stuff like that. I don't know if there is anything from me and Ken in the shoebox, but I only put things in it whenever I find something that's like sentimental and it's small and it's like papers or pictures or something that's like really small. It's just random like sentimental stuff that I put in there. Sometimes I put pictures in it, like if for some reason I have pictures that I took off of my picture boards or something that I just don't want those pictures anymore, then I'll just put those pictures in there. I made it so that I would know that all that stuff is in a box, and I would have that like to comfort me, but I didn't really plan on looking through it. So it's like something that your children can look through or something like that.
So I did a really shitty job explaining this whenever I was actually sitting down like filming this video, but the reason that I made the shoebox in the first place is because I think that you should cherish your memories, and like your past is a part of you and it means things to you, and like you should never forget your past, but you should also be able to move forward and not dwell on the past. So by putting the things in the box, whether they were good or bad or anything in between, it was just like a way of me reminding myself that that happened, and at the same time allowing myself to move on.
But she made that video, and I had the shoebox, and I also have a bunch of notebooks that I really am excited about going through. So I just figured, you know, hey, why not? I probably won't go through the shoebox too much because, like I said, it's not supposed to be looked through, so I'll just put some of that stuff in there. But I'm more excited about the notebooks because I always used to doodle the craziest stuff in my notebooks. And like the things that I did doodle, I like worked really hard on because I don't doodle that often. So when I did, it was like special to me, you know? So yeah, I'm really, really excited, and like I said, it's Christmas, so I'm like feeling sentimental about like memories and family and stuff like that. So let's just get started. First, we're gonna go through some of my stuff in the shoebox, and then we'll go through the notebooks after. Okay, so the first several things on the very top are the last time that I took my pictures off of my picture board. So like that's a picture of me and Josh, my ex-boyfriend. That's a picture of me and my cousin Paige. Yes, I have a cousin named Paige. She's actually kind of named after me because her mom liked the name. And there's a dork-ass selfie from whenever I was like, I don't know, 15. And then Blair and Serena from Gossip Girl. I used to be obsessed with Gossip Girl. That's the railroad from the town that I live in. There's a bridge on my street that goes over the top of the railroad, and I always thought it was really cool. And I actually did like this huge drawing off of this for my high school art class. Here's a picture picture of me with these dorky ass freaking shutter shade aviator things on. They used to be cool in the 90s. Me and my two best friends from high school, we all bought the same shirt, so we thought we were really cool. Oh, hey, this is from Ken. This is when he bought me my giant purple teddy. I put the tag of it in here. Oh, that makes me so happy that I kept it. Oh, I love it. This is my prom dates pocket square. I had that in my board. My prom ticket. See, I told you I keep dorky stuff. We were ticket number 72 and 73. Oh, this is that blacklight party. We went to a blacklight party for USI for my birthday one year because it was on my birthday. And me and Josh were just like bored, I guess. We didn't have anything better to do. All of these pictures are off of my board. Oh, goodness. Memories, memories. Oh, my God. I can't believe I kept this. Okay, so one time I actually got B-dubs and this kid literally put this as a receipt paper in the top of my to-go box from B-dubs, which if you don't know what B-dubs is, it is a restaurant called Buffalo Wild Wings, and he worked there, and he put his number and his name in the top of my to-go box, and I actually did call him and hang out with him. This is my old ankle bracelet. It broke off. I actually saw it whenever it broke off, so I put it in here. This is a letter from my grandmother, who has actually passed away now. I don't even remember her writing this. She said, "Paige, I didn't know when I would see you, so I am mailing the blouse to you. I'm assuming it was from Christmas. Hope this one fits you. Your grandpa is taking me to Jasper this morning to have the stitches taken out of my foot. My legs sure feel lots better. Come see us. Love, Grandma." So sweet. I didn't know that I kept that. That means a lot. Okay, so this is the handle to my favorite hairbrush. I used it so long that I wore all the nubs off of the thing. I kept it because I used it so long and I loved it so much. It finally broke one day and I decided to keep the handle. So, I'm weird, I know. I don't even know what's in here. Oh my God. This is my old logbook from whenever I used to geocache. Oh, that's funny. I bought myself a GPS thing and everything. This is my Panama Beach keychain. All of this stuff is like stuck at the bottom. I guess some of it like melted out or something. I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, it's from Panama City Beach, which I've never been there. So I don't know how I got this, honestly. Here's the foam thing I was telling you about. Well, there goes all that. There's a sticker stuck to it, but foam thing that has the strings on it that make a cross. I've got some Garfield stuff in here. Some more prom tickets. This is from my first prom, which was a lot better than my second prom for reasons that we won't get into right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I kept this. I love that I kept this. It says, "Thank you for purchasing your glass ring. It will be delivered September 2010. And it, of course, is a bill, but I don't care about that. I just care that I kept, basically, it says when I got it. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad that I kept that. Oh my God, I kept my ACT score in here. It basically just says that I got a 29 on my ACT. I'm so glad that I'm doing this. This makes me so happy. I got a 27 in English, a 27 in math, a 32 in reading, and a 30 in science. I totally remembered all of those things completely wrong. That's so great. I'm glad that I kept that. And that's my SAT, which I don't really care about because I didn't do as good on it. Oh, little picture of Maxwell when he was a little puppy. These were on my board too. Oh, I kept my color swatches from my other room. Look how close they match. That's so funny. Oh goodness, I love this stuff. This is the best. This is my prom picture. I printed it out on regular paper. I don't know what I was thinking. This is the picture I printed out for my ex-boyfriend so that he could know what necklace he was supposed to buy me. Did I get that one? No. I got one with the angel wings, but I still loved it. It was still great. I have my Garfield activity book from when we went to the Garfield movie with Girl Scouts. I love Garfield. Garfield is like easily one of my favorite characters ever made. Aw, my cousin Lauren sent me a card. Her freaking handwriting is the best. It says, Paige, I love you. Aw, cousin Lauren. This one's from Alyssa from when I was young. We were best friends since like the 6th grade, but she used to call me Paige Cannoli because my last name, she thought it would be cooler if it was Cannoli instead of Knowles. And then this is my agenda book from high school. Aw, look, it was our 1 year. I circled it with a heart and I said, yay. The sad thing is I still do that. I'm probably remembering this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. This was my favorite teacher, and she put all of these Garfield things on each one of our desks or something, but we all had like our own assigned desks, and she like marked it the first day by doing this, and it was Garfield. So I was like super excited. Okay, this is the last thing. I don't know what this is. Oh my god. This is a pros and cons list that one of my friends made me.
So I guess I just assumed that you would know that it was a pros and cons list of whether or not I should be dating my high school sweetheart, but that's what it is.
One of the first pros that I put on here is doesn't believe in divorce. One of the positives is share passion for Nanook, and Nanook is this stuffed animal. I used to have this Beanie Baby, and it was a little mini Beanie Baby, and it was Nanook, which, if you guys don't know what Nanook the Beanie Baby is, he's the, basically he's a snow dog, like the sled dogs that, I can't remember what they're called right now, but he is like white with a gray back, and he looks like kind of like a wolf. And so I had a little mini one whenever I was a little kid, and I actually lost it, and I think that some older guy stole it because I lost it in the church's yard next door to us. And that day I like went back, there was only one guy there, and I was like, have you seen my little Nanook? Because I was playing in the yard, and it's literally next door, so like there's no way that I lost it anywhere else because I had it in my pocket that morning, and all I went to is next door to the church. And so he was the only guy there, and he's like, no, I don't think I've seen it, but he was doing gardening, so there's like no way that he didn't see it. And so my mom said that he probably stole it and gave it to like his kids or something.
Wow, Paige, great job finishing that story. So basically the end of that story is just that my ex-boyfriend had a Nanook as well, and it was a giant version, and he let me sleep with it when I was at his house.
But the cons on this list make me really sad. If a guy is willing to cheat on you, then they're not worth being with. Honestly, they're not. Just remember that. So that's the end of the shoebox. Wow, Paige. Great ending to that video. That was just so positive and happy. Like, you couldn't have ended it on a better place. But sadly and unfortunately, that is the end of part 1 of this video, because that was the last thing that I did with the shoebox, and it just worked out that way. So I ended up making this video into 3 parts, which hopefully I will be uploading each a couple days apart. But I'm really glad that I went through my shoebox, because I found a couple things that I didn't even remember putting in there, like my ACT scores and stuff. And then finding my grandmother's letter together was like so surprising because I never in a million years would have expected myself to put something like that in there because I don't put like cards in there very often or anything like that. So I was so surprised by that, and she's actually passed away now for like a couple years, so it really is like a meaningful memory to have. And like I'm so happy with myself that I put that in there, and now I have that, and now it's in my video. So altogether, this video was extremely long, like all 3 parts combined. But for part 1, with it just being the shoebox, honestly, it turned out a lot better than I expected. I didn't expect for any of that stuff to be like interesting whatsoever. So I'm really happy with what I ended up putting into the shoebox and that I made this video. So wow, Paige, you ramble way too much. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Parts 2 and 3 should be out within the next like week or so for those of you that are actually watching this when I upload. Don't forget to push that like button if you liked it, and if you have any comments, questions, concerns, conundrums, or just something that you want to tell me, put it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos every single week, and this week I'm going to be making up for the couple of weeks that I missed by uploading at least 4 videos. Well, 3 videos probably, but the one that's right after that for next week is going to be like just within a couple days. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye. Right, the